So, ladies and gentlemen, how are you all doing today? And welcome back to Zombies Archives. And today, this is Mario Kart Deluxe Wii, or Mario Kart Wii Deluxe. I believe that's what it's originally, phrasing. So that's what we're going to play today. We're gonna play it in a Grand Prix form, although we're not going to select Grand Prix because apparently the creator stated that it is quite on the broken side. We're gonna play it on 200cc, which is something he implemented as well. Normally it's only 150 at the max, now we're gonna do 200. I'm gonna put this at the very hardest difficulty for your raging pleasure. I'm likely gonna rage here. I've already played a little bit, so I know. Everything else will stay on default. We'll do 4 races at a time. We're gonna simulate everything as if it's a Grand Prix. It's just gonna have to play this way. Now, for the characters, there are a lot. I'm gonna try and keep some kind of variety, Jesus, into what we're picking. I'm picking Toad with the standard card today, as we are going to be playing the first 4 tracks in this game, which are SNES tracks. For those who don't know, those are the very first tracks for Mario Kart ever made. And that's really going to transition in what I'm going to, how this is going to work, basically. If this actually loads in. Is this loading in? Please? And there you go. I just needed to restart the game, but it looks like that's all it really took. It's actually working now. So yeah, as you can see, this is very retro looking. That's again because this is the first track ever made. And yeah, a lot of creators actually made custom tracks for this game, Mario Kart Wii, and yeah, along with that is what you see right here, just like some custom made tracks. Based off original tracks, and holy, that is a dangerous item to have at the back. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. For me, I don't want to get hit by it. As you can see, normally in Mario Kart isn't really that serious to actually get you to the point where you need to try hard. With this new difficulty, what I seem to have seen is you very much have to try hard because this AI, oh come on, this AI is going to try hard as well. So if you want to stay up to date with the pack, then that's what you're gonna have to do. I'm doing very good right now. It's just that I know, especially in this race right now, I know this game can be frustrating. That was actually very well timed. I'm being very lucky right now. Anyway, I was gonna talk about how this was going to work. Basically, we're playing the blue version of this game right now. There are 4 versions of this game, and each of these versions have different styles for characters and vehicles, is what I've been able to notice. We're playing the blue version for now, as that seems to be the most standard of versions. That gives us a good start to look at things. And on top of that, at least for the retro tracks, because that's how this game seems to start, is we want to play with characters that originally got introduced to that game, or at least, yeah, the roster that has that. And as you can see, I'm already second. Literally, this is exactly what I'm saying. I tried my absolute best. I even delivered perfect commentary to that, if I say so myself. But I still got second. That is going to be a theme with this. So I'm not gonna get an easy time around here, even though it's against bots. It's really gonna be tough. Anyway. Donut Plains #1, the original version as well. That's something I'm going to touch on when we get there. If we're not going to get there, I'm going to be insanely impressed with this run. But I'll get to what original means when we get to that point. But for now, we're going to enjoy this iteration of this track, I guess. I'm already saying too much. Alright, so this track, also with 200cc, what I seem to notice, it's not really designed to be played properly with this this engine class, because as you know, originally games like this only came with a maximum engine class of 150cc. 200 only really got introduced at Mario Kart 8. Die. God damn it. Okay. Wait, is that's actually, oh god, that's a torpedo, which is not supposed to be in this game. Okay, whatever. I guess some skinning just isn't done entirely properly. Blue shell right here is also beautiful. Look at that. So shiny. Animation is great. I'm gonna release it though, because right now if someone actually bumps on my back while I hold it like that, it will actually explode on my face, and I do not want that. Normally also, tracks have 3 laps, but because the original game had 5 laps for each track, most of these tracks actually have 5. It really is trying to represent the original tracks as much as they can be. Oh god, come on. Yeah, as you can see, like I said, I'm not gonna have an easy time with this game. I'm still second. Who's in front? Yoshi. I guess he's mad that we didn't pick him, because that's also an original character. We could have picked him, but instead I went for Yoshi. So that's gonna be our main rival for this run at the very least. But mostly like this corner right here. Like, unless you have a mushroom like that, I do not seem to know how to do that properly. Like, that's really tricky. Waluigi, get off. Like, fuck off. Fuck off, mate. Can I become big again? Thank you. Like, Toad is not really that big of a character to begin with, and then you also even shrink me. Like, come on, dude. So, yeah. Really nice track overall. I really like how they redesigned everything. And I think that's gonna remain a trend for everything, because, like, there are hacks like this that have more tracks. This hack, however, just really aims to, like, put quality above quantity. So you're gonna see a lot more, like, well-polished tracks than actual, like, random tracks just for the sake of having a bigger number, which is nice. I am normally, like, of a person that prefers, that prefers quantity over quality, because I feel like quality will be there still if quantity is still like a thing. But I'm gonna continue about that later on. For now, this is what I mean. This is not an original design of this track of Ghost Valley #1. This is instead a remake that is apparently from Mario Kart 3. Oh my god, what was that? What is that? Okay, that was either very unlucky or I just made a very, very wrong maneuver. I only get 3 shrooms. That is disgusting, but okay, we'll utilize it as much as we can. I think, actually, when I think about it, yeah, I can use this shortcut now. So we'll do that. And that did make us 6th, 7th. Don't push me off again. Oh, that's the only problem about having Toad. Toad is a lightweight character. There's actually like weight with these characters, and lightweight tends to be pushed off from all the other characters, which is really annoying. I shouldn't have tricked there. How do I get a blue shell? I'm second. Oh, come on! Oh, stop pushing me! Oh my god, this game. Okay, for this, it's actually a good thing there are 5 laps, because this track is really short otherwise. Oh. I am not having the most amount of luck. I am not going for perfect score on this. For one, I feel like it's boring to watch. Second of all, look at this. I'm halfway the race, I'm last. No, come on. Okay, that's a perfect dodge. I had to spam my box for that. I could have had a better item, but honestly, that was perfect. Okay, thank God. We're 5th. Still some stuff to catch up on. Or either that or the eye is very stupid. Okay, just keep this up, I guess. Just keep this up. Got a banana behind me. I'm not sure if, like, the developer actually made the AI more difficult, or if he just made a typo and it actually came over as difficult. I seem to be front running right now, but honestly, that's the first time that has happened in 3 races. Normally that wouldn't be the case. I mean, normally that will be the case all the time, but like for this game, so far it seems to be really challenging. But yeah, at least for the retro tracks, what seems to be the case is every single track has an alternative version to it. So we can either get the original or a remake. It's really like 50-50. You don't have any control over it. This track, for example, is also a remake instead of actual like full port. So yeah. And there we go. So Battleship Castle #1. I really love how this track looks, actually, by the way. I really love this. Like, look at this. Normally, it's a very, like, 2D style game. Because, like, for those who don't know, Mario Kart SNES, or Super Mario Kart, really only was on the SNES. And that game, that console, was not capable of getting 3D graphics. So they had to, like, do some kind of Mode 7, is what they called it back in the day. Where you had this fake 3D And it felt like there was an extra dimension, but in reality it was just some like magic that made it somewhat feel like 3D, but it was still 2D in the long run. I'm being too much of a nerd right now, honestly. But yeah. Wow, I'm actually being I'm getting a good like shortcut. And also for some reason this track specifically is only 3 laps. Don't know why they weren't able to extend this to 5, but it's fine because honestly, I'm front running. I don't have to catch up on anything. But at the same time, it's kind of sad because in my opinion, this is the most notable track, especially if you get the actual remake of the whole bunch. I feel like everything else is somewhat done impressively, but this one is, well, the blinker of them all, basically. I'm almost at the end. I got some bananas. They're not gonna throw me off. I've already been thrown off enough. The first 2 tracks, and there we go. Easy run at the final track. Nice. I kind of hope I will be challenged throughout the entire game. I don't want all of these tracks to be, but you know what? For this cup, it was very nice to at least have been ending with some confidence. To know that I still somewhat got it, but yeah. And that's really all for like one Grand Prix, and I tend to keep this the length of one video. However, every single track has a different version of itself, meaning we still have that to discover. So what I'm going to do, if we get such an instance, I will try and uncover it behind the scenes, and once I've got to cover it, I will cover just a single race about it, and also show you guys when I encountered the first alternate version of it. Alright, and here we go. I already actually got the remake version of Mario Circuit 1 on my first try, which is pretty nice. So yeah, it looks a lot darker. In my opinion, there could have been more brightness here, but that's not really going to like be that much of a deal breaker for the fact that this is really a very impressive looking remake of this. And I'm already getting pushed off. Great. I'm not really going for perfect scores on this, unless I somehow actually get alternative versions of all the tracks on my first try. But yeah, because it's otherwise really gonna be impossible to have perfect RNG for this. Because yeah, that's basically your RNG with this. You have to like a 50% chance of getting the track you want. For now, that's actually working in our favor. But yeah. The next time I'm actually going to like go for the remake of Donut Plains, even though we got like the remake of that, it's likely gonna be yeah, the same. Well, it has a chance. It's like 50-50, but yeah, you know what I mean. Also, this blooper is normally very, very easy to maneuver around. I am going through it blindly right now because I kind of know the layout of this track, but that's not really that difficult because look at the shape of this track. But it's also meant to be, because I mean, this is the first track ever, it's supposed to be easy. Especially this version of the track. That was a misclick. Especially this version of the track, because normally there are like obstacles at that corner we just saw. And this version of the track doesn't seem to do that. I mean, taking into consideration, again, like, if this would be your first track ever playing, then yeah, it's gonna be... Oh, come on, stop with the items, I'm trying to talk. If this is gonna be your first track ever, you don't want it to be too difficult. And, well, this was the entry point of a lot of people's Mario Kart experience. Well, at least those that, like, grew up with the SNES, I guess. I guess right now, people are way too old for it. Me included, I believe. Like, I'm a 97 person. And this came out in 92, I believe. So, I don't know. So, yeah, I'll move on. I'll be right back. Next track. Wow, okay, it's my lucky day today. This actually got appeared a second time in a row as the version that we haven't seen so far. This is, in my opinion, the most subtle remake of the 4. Like, if you wouldn't be paying attention too much, you would almost feel like this would have been the original. And I feel like in the layout that is actually the case, but... yeah. Oh god. Bullet Bill, let's go. 5 laps again. It is done much nicer. This makes it feel like it comes straight out of Mario Kart 8. With, I would say... No, honestly, I'll take that back. What it looks more like is that this is like turned into like a new Super Mario Bros. Wii level. That's kind of what it feels like. Because if you know your Mario shit, like I do, because I'm a Mario nerd. I'm someone who actually collected all the Mario movie things, toys, from McDonald's, when it was a thing. So hence why I also like something like this. But no. What was I saying again? Yeah. Like, this is very ominous in its design. To be designed around New Super Mario Bros. Especially the Wii one. It feels very notorious to that game specifically. Which is a nice touch, I would say. Because this is Mario Kart Wii at the end of the day. But the actual original Donut Plains is designed around Donut Plains, what a surprise, in Super Mario World. Which is also a Super Nintendo game. So yeah, that's what this vibe originally comes from. I am really not doing so well. I'm last. It's the semi-final lap. God. I need to pay attention to the game a little bit more, I guess. Give me a good item, please. That's good enough! That was the perfect timing as well. If I waited half a second longer than that, then I probably would have been crushed by that fake item box. Fake item boxes in this game, yeah. As it showed right there, that was perfect timing. They disguise as real item boxes. Normally, fake item boxes would be noticeably different, which makes it easier to like spot them. But in this game, yeah, they changed that around, which is a nice change in my opinion. It really keeps the game fresh, if you know what I mean. But yeah, actually got lucky enough to get 2 tracks we didn't have yet in a row. See if we can get a third one. And unfortunately, I did not get that version immediately. So yeah, we're gonna have to yeah, restart. But that's already something I said. Like, we're not going to depend on having the perfect luck here, because I actually have other things to do in my life. Like school, work, everything, I don't know. Other videos, like I'm also doing other Let's Plays and other content here. I still do the zombies videos, I still do that. Although they are shorts and some people don't consider those videos. I'm looking at you, Roundtable. But whatever. I'm also doing a Dead Space Let's Play. That's a very mature game, so for those little kiddies watching, probably not a good video to tune into. But for those others, if you like that kind of stuff, then be sure to feel welcome to actually check that out, because that's actually a game that I've been enjoying a lot. Also, I don't know when this video is going to come out yet, but Hogwarts Legacy is right in front of our doorstep. Okay, goddammit. Oh, give me that. Yes! That's actually something the mapmaker, goddammit, the developer introduced to this game, is where items that normally wouldn't be able to get dropped, like the Bullet Bill, for example, can be dropped. And if you pick them up, you actually get the effect of it. So, even though I was basically first. Did that? Come on. Did that star? Yeah, that star got wiped. There was a star right there. It just got wiped because we unfortunately got blue shelled right next to it. So it got destroyed in the blast radius. That's an actual feature. But I was talking about Dead Space, I believe. Oh god. Oh yeah, no. I was talking about, I don't know when this video is gonna come out specifically, but Hogwarts Legacy is also in front of our doorstep, and I do also intend, with my excitingness around that, to make videos for that as well. It really depends on how good it's going to be. I've been promised a lot of goodness around it with the trailers and such. I've seen all of it. Some people don't like to get spoiled around it, so I won't talk about it in depth here. But that's also something I'm gonna try and do on the channel here if I see so fit. So yeah, do be excited. Lots of plans for the channel. And yeah, hope you guys stick around for that, and leave a like and subscribe to get notified for all of it, basically. So, got first on that. We have one more track to cover, and then that's going to be a video, basically. I'm just gonna have to look for one more track. And there we go. Alright, so yeah, I unfortunately got interrupted when I actually got this the first time around. So I'm gonna have to try and do this again. And hopefully I'll be able to do this in peace. But whatever. So I was talking about this track. It's a very impressive overhaul. Impressive environmentally done by the creator. I don't even really know what the creator's name was. They don't really state that in here. There's a whole credits page about who made what track. And despite me wanting to give them credit for it, I did not have a sheet of all the creators next to me right now. So unfortunately, I cannot really give those people much credit. I almost died there. But yeah, unfortunately, as much as I enjoy this, And I'm being lucky two times in a row now. But it kind of gets really overhauled by the actual remake of this. The actual remake takes the top spot for best track of this cup, basically. But yeah, that's also nice. And what they also really, what also seems to be a thing, mostly with these remakes, they do not count it towards the complete track count. So that basically means, despite there being 656 tracks, these are not considered more tracks. So yeah, in instances of them. So count them as bonus, basically. That's something we do not want to grab. Like, yeah, it's nice they have their effect, but yeah, like a blue shell is basically a bomb that's gonna explode in front of your face. And yeah, we're almost done. God, the last item box! Don't fuck! Oh fuck! Ah! Okay, that was really the only thing that could have messed me up right there, because literally I've had a perfect run otherwise. So yeah, that's that. I hope you guys like what you saw. And I am really excited for whatever is to come, because I mean, all these tracks have been great and perfect in my opinion. And yeah, there's gonna be more of that to come, more stuff to enjoy. Like I said, 665 tracks, no extra hidden tracks included, so there's a lot more to cover. And I'm really excited for it all. So if you like what you saw, don't forget to drop a thumbs up. And if you want more, make sure to subscribe. And as always, I will talk to you guys later.